Hey, hey guys, how's it going? All right, so we're live. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm alive or not. Whoa, dang. So, how's it going, guys? Everybody, hopefully you're having a good night. Whoa, tense night already. I haven't hardly done anything. I'm on a little bit early because I was doing some stuff earlier, and I'm ramped up tonight. I'm telling you, yay, yay. I can feel Beavis. He's there. He's in the corner. I don't know. All right, so yeah, he's there. Hopefully, I know normally I don't go on Tuesdays. I don't even go. I go late at night, and I know a lot of people are waiting for that. But yeah, give you guys a little bit of a time to file in, and everybody hopefully will What are you doing, Tazzy? All right, so Tazzy's over there, and we're checking it out. All right, all right. So, yeah, it's been interesting. A little bit warm tonight. The weather's actually kind of calming down. We're gonna get into the 80s, 70s and 80s. So that's gonna be good. It was in like the 90s the last couple days, so it was a little bit warm. I don't know where it's how it's been for you guys, where you're at, but yeah, definitely it is different. And normally, yeah, July is a little bit hot. August starts getting really hot. End of August, really different, hot. Time to break out your shorts and your fans and get into the pool weather and stock up on all your refreshments, different items. So yeah, hopefully you guys are keeping cool wherever you're at. And yeah, so let's see. If you've been following the channel lately, today I put up two reviews. One of them was the Carl's Jr.'s Queso Crunch Burger, the combo anyway. So I tried that one, and then I had the one from Taco Bell, was the chicken tenders, and that was kind of not so hot. A little expensive for those little chicken tenders. It's probably better to put it in one of the tacos or something like that, but definitely it is different. I know everybody's going crazy over there, and the newest one is the McDonald's, the chicken wraps. That's like the new thing. A whole lot of things have come out lately in the last couple of days. They caught me by surprise. I haven't even been able to check them out. I will be going in the next few days to try some of those new ones. Some of them just dropped Monday, so didn't even see them coming. In Carl's Jr.'s, I didn't even see coming. I was at my grocery store. My Carl's Jr.'s right on the corner, and I was driving into the parking lot, and I saw the sign, and I'm like, wait a minute, they got a new burger? I hadn't heard anything about it. I don't know anything about the influencer. I don't follow the people. Most of the time when they have these celebrities on these meals, I have no idea who the heck they are. They get them for Wendy's, Carl's Jr.'s, McDonald's, and I've never heard of them. But they had the flyers, they had all the signs for it. So I went ahead and tried it. It was different. But yeah, never know what they're gonna do. Who's gonna be the next celebrity endorsed meal for different place? So I didn't know anything about it. I just happened to try it, so I thought I'd give that one a try. While everybody was preoccupied with the release of the snack wraps, Carl's Jr. snuck in a new one, and some of these other ones have been quietly sliding different items in to the mix. I guess they're going with their summertime menus. Now, I did see some other stuff, and apparently it wasn't on the menu from before. I'm gonna have to go revisit that one, because I did see something new that they didn't have before, or it wasn't at least on the menu when I went to try. I did the reviews a couple weeks ago, and they had a whole bunch of stuff all at once, and now they've got a little bit different versions of them, but the prices are getting a little bit cuckoo. And I know Carl's Jr.'s $9.99 is actually not a bad deal for their combo with the fries, a burger, and a drink. But then when you started getting into the doubles and the triples, it starts going up. So anyways, that was a new one. I've seen little bits and pieces of new items coming out. I'm still finding a lot of different stuff out there that I've sent away from different companies, and always on the lookout for something new. So hopefully you guys as well. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, I don't know if the logistics are even working on this one. Sometimes you do not get an alert when I go live, or it's like delayed or something. I don't know. YouTube be messing. So anyways, let's see what the new thing is. Hi, Tezzy. Tezzy over here is sleeping. They've been doing pretty good. It's been hot. And Tezzy's always hanging around me. Yeah, hot Tezzy. I think he likes sleeping on the floor in the evening. It's nice and cool. Because the kitchen floor is not carpeted. And it gives him a little bit of cool. It gets out of the heat, so. Definitely something to stock up on now. Your ice creams, your popsicles, lots of ice. Ice water. That would be a good thing. I guess Gatorade, a whole bunch of other stuff, but definitely should give it a try. And yeah, I need to stock up on some stuff, but I went to the store and it was just way too expensive. I was gonna get ice cream, but they went like $8 a gallon, and I'm like, yikes. Actually, they're opening up a new, supposedly a drive-through dairy with ice cream around here, and I think they said it's going to be opening fairly soon. I might want to go check that one out once it gets open. It's supposed to have soft serve, different unique ice cream, and it's supposed to be really good. I will have to check that when it comes out. We still do have like we have Foster Freeze, we have Wiener Schnitzel, and I think we don't have a Dairy Queen. And then we used to have Rite Aid, but that went away. So that was like a thrifty ice cream, but then you can get your regular ice cream. You can't really, I don't see the ice cream man anymore. They used to come around, but not so much anymore. We've got like a few Mexican dessert shops, specialty ones with the special fruit pops and Mexican treats and ices and stuff like that. I think there's a couple of, I think at my, the one that I go to by Mexican restaurant that I like to get my carne asada fries, there's actually a market in there, and I think they have all that pops and drinks and all the different things in there. So I don't know, I might go check that one out. You know, they got some unique stuff, gelatos, ice pops, things like that. It's definitely unique stuff. They've got a couple mercados around here, so maybe I'll go check some of those out and see what they have in store. And we do have a couple of yogurt shops as well. I mean, there's one right on the corner. I haven't been there for quite a while. I know they get like different yogurts and then toppings and stuff, but they do charge you by like the ounce, I believe. It's kind of expensive, so I don't go there too often. I haven't been many years, but I don't know, I might go check it out. Boom boom pow, yeah. Boom boom pow, boom boom pow. Yeah. Boy, believe me, I'm popping tonight. Probably shouldn't have done what I did. Yeah, yikes. Beavis is almost here, I'm telling you. trying to keep Beavis under control, but it's tough. Dang. Tonight, I don't know, man. Hi, Tazzy. Yeah, tonight I might let him loose. I'm telling you. I'll let the cat out of the bag here. I slammed this before I started here. Man. This one's a super concentrated Red Bull from Thailand. Yeah, that's got me hyped up. Drank the whole bottle. Yeah, import from. Yeah, I don't know. Just talking regular stuff here. Talking about the summer and all the fun stuff. I haven't really got into much. I'm just waiting for people to kind of come in. Normally I don't go this early, and normally I don't go on a Tuesday. But I was doing reviews, and I'm pepped and ready to go. I'm telling you. But yeah, I did send away for this one. We can't get this. I don't know why we can't get this here. Maybe it's an East Coast thing. Figo. This one's firework. Bomb pop. I haven't tried it yet. And what are you doing, Tessie? Hey, Disney. How's it going? Yeah, we can't get this out here. Maybe at the Dollar Tree. I don't know, but I don't really see it. They got a lot of cool flavors. There's one I've been trying to add from this one company, and every time I order it, they're out of stock. And I'm like, it's on the website, and I order it, and I'm sorry, we're out of stock. I'm like, damn. So anyway, I'll keep looking for it. But they got a lot of different flavors. It's kind of like a unique pop. Oh yeah, Jamie's Life. I remember that. Yeah, I know. Everybody's got their own thing, and sometimes, we have to take care of other stuff and not get on YouTube. Some people go in different directions, and that's okay. Sometimes life gets in the way and can't get as busy with all this stuff. But like I said, I'm still plugging along. And recently, like I said, thank you guys for watching the videos and getting me up to 6,000 people. And also just the other day was my 7th year anniversary. So thanks for that. 7 years on the tube. And yeah, it's actually been pretty good. So always finding new things, always learning, always checking stuff out. And yeah. So then I've been finding some unique stuff, I'm telling you. One place that I've been doing a lot is a place called Snack Attack. They got some weird snacks. Hey, Brett. They got some weird snacks, weird drinks, weird candies. I've got some more on the way. But I'm just going to share these. I've never heard of these. These are an import. I think they're from Korea or Japan or China. I'm not sure. Some Asian country. And normally you guys, Pringles. But this is Lay's. These are Lay's. And this one is different. This is a Lay's chip, and it's Wagyu beef on this chip. So it's a Wagyu beef on the potato chip. So it's sort of like Pringles, but it is Lay's. And not only that, but they have this one. They have chicken kebab. Lay's chicken kebabs. Same deal. No, I sent away for this myself. Ugh. And then finally they had another one, another direction. This one's called Spanish ham. Spanish ham chips. Now I have not had bugs. I tried to send away for, what was it, the lollipop with the scorpion in it. No, these are actually called something. This is something different. It's really hard to read the the fine print on this one. This is, it's like working formula or something. I don't know. And these are imported, and they're different because they're Lay's. They're not Lay's stacks. I will just show you guys. They are different. They come in a little tube. So that's what you get from that one. Like I said, I went to Snack Attack. It's a Canadian company. So they got some weird things imported all from different places. And I thought that was different, the flavors. I've had strange Lay's chips and masala and curry and all those other ones, but that's the first time I've seen that one. I know they do have Lay's stacks, but this is a whole different thing. No, it does. Believe me. I'll just show you guys. One didn't make this. The one didn't survive. This one didn't get so lucky. But I guess neither here nor there. Well, that one, there's still intact chips in there, but a couple got a little crushed, but definitely different. Yeah, it got samurai'd. I don't know. I'm telling you though. Yeah, but I'm still flying, guys. Tonight, probably shouldn't have done that. I got this. I slammed this one. Super concentrated Red Bull. Super concentrated. This is from Thailand. And apparently, it's okay. Yes, super concentrated Red Bull. Well, it's only 9 something here, so anyway, yeah, a little bit. No, Beavis is good. Beavis is good for now. But yeah, they got a lot of weird stuff. So if you guys happen to check out the videos, I did the Carl's Jr.'s Queso Crunch, and then also the tenders from Taco Bell. Those were a disappointment. Oh no, they do have other things, I'm telling you. Red Bull has certain flavors that I didn't even know they had. These are again imports. Red Bull. That's Red Bull. This is grape. This is muscat and apple. Red Bull. Sugar free. And they also have blueberry black currant. Oh, just to let you guys know, Actually, it's on its way. What I did was I'm gonna have to wait and see. I actually had 5 hats made up, and I'm gonna see how they come in. Oh yeah, I got the wings. I'm gonna see what they look like when they come in. So I will have 5 hats with my logo on them, and like I said, I will see once I get them in to see what the quality is, and maybe I'll put 1 or 2 of them up for sale for the die-hard fans that want one. It's gonna be the logo here on it. I went ahead and I sent off to yeah, maybe I sent off a place on Amazon. I had 5 of them made up, and I'm gonna see what the quality is and see how that goes. But as it stands, I was looking at that. Also have a couple other items coming in. Be some more additions to the background, and other strange items. I'm telling you, always on the lookout for new stuff. So you never know. So lots of stuff out there. I've seen it. I haven't tried it. I know they're kind of expensive though. No, not that expensive. But yeah, I did see the Oreo ID where you can get like your picture put on it. You can get custom things. They also have M&Ms. I think you can do like custom words on the M&Ms or custom colors. I do remember that. So they do have a lot of stuff. Hey Hamlet. I don't know yet. Okay. Yeah, that's been that's pretty popular. That's been there for a few years. One of the more popular ones. Really? Was it any good? I don't know. Was it like custom Sour Patch? Did you have your name on it or custom? Oh, all blue? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if they've got. What did I see? I saw all kinds of weird stuff. I have done them. I've actually, there's more than one. There is the one with the bubblegum cigarettes and the candy cigarettes and the bubblegum cigars. I did another one with chocolate cigarettes. I did another one with crayons. And then I did one with chocolate cigarettes and crayons, and there was another one too that was kind of like that. I'm trying to remember what it was, but they were like bubble gum, and then they had the little powder and all that. I don't know. They're tough to find though. You can still find them. Specialty sites have bubble gum and candy cigarettes and a lot of different classic candies. I've got a lot of different ones that I've been working on. Speaking of Oreos, no, I haven't. I don't know if I could still find that. Speaking of Oreos, I know you said you went to the Oreo website. And they do have new Oreos. Or returning Oreos. Back by popular demand. The Selena, I don't know. I was not impressed with the Selena. I didn't get very much cinnamon out of it. I have tried them. I've tried all the Wendy's Frosties. I've tried the swirled, the infusions. I tried all the different flavors that have gone. So yes, I've tried all the Wendy's. I've tried all the Wendy's Frosties. Fries. I've had the ghost fries. I've had the, what was that one? The Fuego fries that were up not too long ago. Baconator, ghost pepper. Pretty much done a lot of different Wendy's ones. Little different things. You guys, wait till Friday. We don't have the heist menu. That's I think that's exclusively from Canada. Canada, eh? But stay tuned for Friday. Something a little bit interesting. They do have the Baconator Cheez-Its out. Yes, I tried the Minecraft meal. I tried the Minecraft Happy Meal. I tried the little the little McDonald's Happy Meal. I tried that one. Nah, see, that's gotta be Canada. Exclusively Canadian. Sometimes they get things we don't, or sometimes we get things they don't, and sometimes they come here later or they go there later. But definitely there's lots of different menu. Then they drop, like I said, today they quietly dropped a bunch of new stuff, so I will have to get out and check those out. They dropped, that I know of, 3 different things. So I'm gonna have to go check that out. I don't have a beef with Canada. I like Canadians. I've done 1 Arby's review, maybe 2. We don't have an Arby's here, so I do not do Arby's. I think I did 2 Arby's reviews. I did a brisket, and I think I did some other one. No Raising Cane's. We don't have, I only do the reviews of the stuff that's in my area, so we do not have Raising Cane's, we do not have Pizza Hut, we do not have any of that. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, only gonna go with what we don't have, like I said, I do not have those items. The reason that they're not on the channel is because don't have them in my area. No Del Taco, no Pizza Hut. None of those. The only chicken we have really is Popeyes, KFC. We do have a Wingstop. They got rid of our Buffalo Wild Wings. So that's kind of gone. We do have a Panda Express. Nope. No, most of those are probably either specific areas or maybe Southern California. See, I'm in Northern California, so we don't get all those. We don't have no Bob's Burger. We actually do have we have a independent place in another town. I think it is called Bob's Giant Burger, but it's not like a chain thing. Yeah, they have that, but we don't have it in our area. I've seen it on there. Mr. Beast is like a pop-up Grubhub thing, and I don't think they have any in my area, so apparently I'm not missing much with Mr. Beast. I tried the Mr. Beast chocolate, didn't care for it. So, well, you never know. You never know what you're gonna find. Different stuff out there. But yeah, there's if you want to check it out, go through the playlists. There's about 4,000 videos to go through, so you can find a lot of stuff. Go through the playlist, what's new, what's poppin', candy, all the different ones. Yeah, and they also probably what's new. Um, yeah, they snuck in a new thing at KFC as well. I didn't even know about it. It apparently just hit on Monday. They put a new item on the menu. Burger King put something new. What else? Yeah, I do have KFC toothpaste. And actually, I have the other ones that I showed you guys the other night. That they got new ones. They've got Lucky Charms toothpaste, Lucky Charms, Wonka chocolate toothpaste, and Chupa Chumps cola flavored toothpaste. Go to the website High Smile. They've got weird flavors over there. They're all toothpaste. They're legit too. I still have the KFC. I don't particularly want to brush with it, but it does taste like chicken. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's supposed to help you with I don't know, help brushing your teeth. I guess it's good for you. Yeah, I did see something. Someone was telling me about that. About yeah, you getting a free thing, and also I think it was like Tuesdays you get like a free thing with a certain amount of purchase at KFC. I haven't been down there for a little bit, so I don't know. Actually, I do have one. I do have one review. I need to put it up because I went there a little while ago. I just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, I saw that. It was a like a Prestone log with chicken flavoring in it. What else did they have? They had all kinds of chicken lip balm, chicken candles. I did see that chicken KFC chicken candles. So you can have your place smell like fried chicken. Why? Get all your neighbors coming over for a barbecue? Are you barbecuing again? No, just burning a KFC candle. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can check out the new poll. That's what I put up a new poll today. What's your chicken style of choice? Do you like nuggets? Do you like tenders? Do you like wings? Or do you like something else like chicken patties or um, something like that? So everybody, I guess, is a little bit different on how they like. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check it out. Fortunately, mine is KFC A&W, and I need to check out. I need to go check out Subway because apparently they have the Happy Gilmore meal. And you too could get a fresh Subway sandwich and a collector's cup for Happy Gilmore too. I am burned out on coffee. I'm not a I am not a coffee aficionado. Uh, no, we don't even have a Dunkin' Donuts. After I did my testing for 2 years, I kind of done with coffee. So I had to do about 2.5 years of coffee testing every morning. So I'm a little bit burnt out on the coffee. It was very intense, and I mean, it was like just way too much coffee. And we were drinking everything. We were taking espresso. We were doing the black coffee, strong coffee, mild coffee. I've tried a refresher. Well, I was drinking this, but I drank it all. Red Bull, concentrated. Super strong Red Bull from Thailand. No, it's Red Bull. So you get the bull. Gives you wings. It's just super concentrated. They have that. They had the Monster Cube. They had the super concentrated Monster Nitro. I don't know. Well, it's just super concentrated. Yeah, super concentrated. And then I've been trying this one to another Red Bull. This is apple and grape. Apple muscat grape. No, send away for it. Send away. Go to Snack Attack. Or actually, they might have them at like Asian markets or some of the Asian import sites. That's the Red Bull. And I still have this for later. Not that I'm already going. I still have my my Jolt. I still have my Jolt Cola energy drink. Yeah. Although this is 0 sugar, so it's not quite the same, but I don't know. Anyway, it's all the craziness from all kinds of drinks and imports and snacks and chips and all that stuff. Yeah, so they recreated it as an energy drink. Really? I don't know. I might have to. I'm gonna have to go down to the. Yeah, but it's 0 sugar, so it's kind of like strange. It's just got that artificial. I remember Jolt being, very sugary, very caffeinated, and it kept you up at night. You'd play, D&D and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, that's their recreation, a little bit different. So yeah, that was popular back in the 80s into the 90s, and then somewhere I think they discontinued it around 16 or something like that. 16 or 18, I don't remember exactly when. Yeah. No, I did not take. Hey, Shawnee, I did not take the drugs. Just drank like everybody else. Drank caffeine, stayed up, played D&D all night. All night marathon. Jolt, Mountain Dew, Cheetos. What else? No drugs. No drugs were. There are no drugs. The bottle? Huh? Oh. Well, this is my. I am not drinking drugs. Dude. Dude. Yeah, I used to play Diablo. Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, I believe. When I had my Commodore 64, I used to play Diablo, Duke Nukem, what else? Doom, Might and Magic. Really? Yeah, I heard something about that. What were some of the other ones I played? The ones Eye of the Beholder, all those D&D first player games. Yeah, no drugs. No drugs were used in this production. Yeah, no, that was just as a joke. There was nothing. I did try the Grimace milkshake. It was different. It was like a purple version of their one. No, I do not use any of that stuff. Really, they have a Diablo 4? I haven't even heard. I haven't even heard that. There's no drugs. And if you keep talking about it, you're going to go. So, yeah, that's all. Yeah, I guess if you got that, you'd get some unique snacks, different snacks, strange stuff. Yeah, a lot of imports. I have a tablet. I don't. The last game console I had was the original Xbox, and before that I had a Commodore 64. And what else did I have? I had a Sega Game Gear, Game Boy. What else? Nintendo 64. that's that's about as far back as I go. I didn't even get into the. I don't get into the new Xbox 360 or whatever the new ones are. PlayStation 5, I think, is the newest one. I don't even get into those anymore. I just play online on the tablet pretty much. That's about it. I don't have a computer. I don't have a gaming system. Mostly, like I said, I mostly play like just adventure games, slots, stuff to pass the time. Nah, I don't get into the. No, yeah, Diggy's Adventure. That's what I've been doing, the Diggy's Adventure. What else? Jackpot slots. That was another one. There's a couple other like text adventures and stuff like. You have to produce your crops or something. I don't even know half of them. What was I playing? One was called No, actually I haven't done that. I haven't gambled in for like forever. I just play the games for the fun. Don't make any money, don't gamble any money. I haven't been to a actual casino in like years. Nah, not too much shooting, not too much into that. I'm mostly into like the puzzle games and the matching and the uh, things, merge things, and I don't know. Nah, see, I'm not gonna go to Vegas. It's too expensive now. Way too expensive. Even the places around here in India, we got some Indian casinos. They're very expensive too. So, I stay and play online for free. It's just fun. You pass the time. You get to play the slots. I don't do Twitch. No, haven't been to those in many years. Many years. I don't even know. No, I don't. I don't even do. I don't do Netflix. I catch things here and there, but I did watch the new Superman. I was kind of disappointed. 17th is the new Strange New Worlds coming out. Yeah, everything's way expensive. Just going down to Carl's Jr.'s is a gamble. That was like, that was crazy. They wanted, although that was a good deal, $9.99 for a combo meal. So that, for the single anyway. That one was different. That one caught me unaware. I didn't even know it was coming out. That shows how much I follow all the influencers and the people that with the new, what's it, Alex Every. I didn't even know who she was. I don't know anything about it. I just saw the poster and I said, hey, you know, yeah, coming with one way or another, you're coming with me. I like the original one, not the remade. Yeah, that's the new influencer for Carl's Jr. She's got her collab with the new queso crunch burger. She's some internet influencer. She did the one called the Hangover Burger, I believe. They had it back at Super Bowl time. Hey, Scott. So yeah, this is just another version. I didn't catch the new Hangover Burger, but I tried the queso. Like I said, I was literally driving by and I saw the posters and I went, oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if they do or not. But I saw the poster and I said, hey, queso burger, that sounds kind of cool. Actually, I saw the big poster that just said queso burger. And then I saw the little stand up with her on it. It's like, I don't know. But it's all right. And like I said, they're dropping stuff right and left. And some of them I didn't even know about that they drop it. Some of them are like secret releases. I'm not really eating anything tonight. I'm just chilling, having a little bit of a I'm riding the wave. Because I had this earlier. Yeah. Red Bull, super concentrated. So yeah, yikes. Beavis, hopefully Beavis won't show up. I don't know. But yeah, there's all kinds of strange things out there that I've actually sent away for. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, well, then I got my Jolt too. Still do my Jolt. Be hopped up tonight, not getting any sleep. Yeah. Yep. All kinds of crazy stuff out there, I'm telling you. And what else did I found energy drinks and new flavors and new things like that. And I have some stuff coming in. Did you guys follow Squid Game at all? If you watched the Squid Game, the Squid Game series, they just put out season 3. I actually found some Squid Game inspired items that I will be trying. It's very intense, a little bit crazy. No, Drew is not drunk. Drew is hopped up on Red Bull. Because he's like... Yeah. It's very intense. It's a little bit bloody. It's, you know. But anyways, I did get some stuff inspired by the Squid Game. I actually tried the beef jerky not too long ago. Squid Game beef jerky, red light, green light. I think it is. Did I see something about they got Stranger Things frozen pizza? I think I saw something about that. And I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. I ordered some goldfish crackers and they're delayed. I don't know. Something about the availability, and they don't know when they're gonna get them. Yeah, no, it's just the Red Bulls got me hopped up, and I guess I could get into the chips too. These are weird. Like I said, I got them from Snack Attack. These are weird imported chips. I don't know. Some of you guys didn't see them. These are new Lay's imported ones. This one's chicken kebab. I think they're calling them Lay's workforce or something. I don't know. And then Wagyu beef. And these are the chips like that. And then they got Spanish ham. So yeah, these were from a place called Snack Attack. Apparently they're imported, so you can check them out as well. Strange new items. They got all kinds of strange things. Drinks, all that one. So. Well, like I said, that's on him. He's got his deal. You know. And I just had my Red Bull, and yeah, like I said, still got some other bunch of other candies and other stuff. And some of you guys weren't here earlier. I did order some hats with my logo on them. So when I get those in, I'm gonna see what the quality's like, and I may offer some of them for a purchase. Who knows? But I was looking into some of that stuff. Yep. Yeah, so it's tough to read these because it's like little tiny print. If you could read it, good luck. Because it's all translated in there and very, very small. So yeah, I was yeah. Well, I read it on the website when I ordered it, so we will find out. And it's okay. Tazzy, what are you doing, Taz? Tazzy's sitting on the floor over there. So yeah, just it's been doing good. It was a little bit warm today. It's starting to cool down next couple days. We're going to be like in the 70s and 80s. So nice mild weather. But I think towards the end of July, it's going to start getting hot. July and August, we're getting into the 90s, maybe even into the hundreds. So got that to look forward to. And yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of different stuff that's been going on. I had a couple issues. I don't know if it's here or not. It might be other place. There's a place called California Pizza Kitchen. I don't know. I think that's like nationwide though. We have a couple of we're getting a new one downtown called Zachary's Pizza, which is going to be like a deep dish Chicago, Detroit style one. We had one a while back and then it closed. They're going to open up a new one called Zachary's. And I guess that's going to be like a deep dish type pizza. And I think there's Indian style pizza that we've got here. I got to go check that one out. That apparently just opened. I'm gonna have to check that one. I've checked out some of the new places that they've opened up. I tried the Muya Burger. I've had chicken curry pizza, believe it or not. The place was actually called Chicago Pizza with a Twist, and they had Indian style curry pizzas, and then that went under. Then they changed over to Can-Am Pizza. That was like for about a month, and now it's like Punjabi pizza or something. I don't remember the name of it, but it's Indian style curry pizza and tikka masala, all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to. They just literally opened that lately, so I'm gonna have to go check that one out. Actually, kind of. Then they had pastrami burgers and all that. It might go good. Apparently, Panda's got the orange chicken, and I gotta go check it out. I just saw Jack in the Box has a orange chicken bowl now. Apparently, it's a different take on their chicken bowl. I don't know. They've been secretly dropping some of these things, and I don't even know about it. Yeah, but it's an Indian style pizza. I saw something about the menu. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Yeah, they actually got a couple places. One called Curry House. They have one called Pizza and Curry. Yeah, all kinds of different Indian inspired, and then they put it like on some of it's naan. They actually have one in another town. I saw it called Namaste Pizza, and it's got some of it's got lamb. I don't know. I see bits and pieces of it, and I see them like on Yelp and some of these reviews. So yeah, they got regular wings and pizzas, and we have a couple Indian buffets too. I haven't been to one for a little while, but yeah, the curries and naans and all that stuff. Not too many of them. I think there's one called Pizza and Curry. So doesn't leave much to the imagination. And there is one up here. They just opened it up. It's called Katsu Ramen. Apparently they have Japanese style curry. And or Kyoto Ramen, that's what it's called. Yeah, Japanese style curry, and then they have ramen dishes and all that stuff. I might go check that out one day. That's literally down the street. It's right next to our Subway. Where you too can eat fresh and get a Happy Gilmore 2 collector's cup. Right next to my Taco Bell. All in the same shopping center. I don't know. Every time I turn around, they're dropping something new. And what is it with Taco Bell lately? They've been putting stuff on my order. I don't know, man. No, I have not been down there. I haven't been to Southern California. They don't have any Pinks around anywhere near me, so. Los Angeles is about 8 hours south. So. Yeah, not a quick trip. I remember many years ago, back in the 80s, I think I visited LA for a minute when I was young, but that's the last time I was ever there. I went to Disneyland, I think, in like 82. So, haven't been to Southern California in many moons. Bell beefer. I might try to make my own bell beefer. Who knows? You can do it. It's just like a sloppy Joe. Just the meat, the cheese, lettuce, put it on a bun. Mac tonight. Yes. Mac tonight. Hi, welcome to Mac tonight. Yeah, they've had many slogans from McDonald's. I'm loving it. Mac tonight. Yeah, the next big thing is going to be their, what is it, the new McArch, what is it called, McArch Burger? Was in Canada, now they're going to be releasing that. I know they've done the snack wraps. Stay tuned Friday, guys. Interesting. It will be interesting. Won't want to miss it. I know that the snack wraps are like the big thing right now. Everybody went nutso for the chicken and wrapped in a tortilla. Wasn't all impressed with their chicken McCrispy strips, but some people do, some people don't. I don't know. It's definitely not the same. Yeah, I'd like to see that, but you can make your own a Big Mac snack wrap. Basically, you just have to take the Big Mac and, and the guts of the snack wrap and put it all in there. So I guess you could do it, but it's not cost effective. Yeah, back in the day, now forget it. What did I see? Now they're what's with this fish sandwich? $5.89 for a fish sandwich. Little tiny piece of fish, half a slice of cheese, and a drop of tartar sauce on a cheeseburger style bun. I don't understand it. Costs more for a fish sandwich than it does for a quarter pounder or a Big Mac. And it's smaller. Oh well. It is what it is. Well, of course, Carl's Jr. is out the. Yeah, that apparently you can steam your bun. I guess you can do your cheeseburger that way if you wanted to. Oh, okay. Yeah, once in a while though, I go to In-N-Out. I haven't been there. They keep rising their prices. Last time I went, I think it went up another 20 cents. Because what steadily, every time I go there, every couple months, they're raising the price. Is it $6.25 now for a double? And it was $6.05, and then it was like 5 something. So yeah, they're raising their prices. I don't bother with their fries. I don't care for the fries too much. But and then what did I? Yeah, I went to that Muya Burger. It's kind of like Five Guys. They've got a new place. I want to check it out. It's Korean style donuts, and then they have these Korean style corn dogs with like a cheese. What did I see? Like boba teas and all that stuff. They got a couple of those places there. And the ring style donuts. I think they just opened up a new place, Korean donut shop. So I'm gonna have to check that one out as well. Like I said, they've been opening up things here and there. I just haven't got to them yet. Sometimes they're kind of out of the way. Don't hear too much about them. And then they did open the crumble cookies. I haven't been there. I don't really have a preference of going to it. I heard they're pretty expensive, like $5 a cookie. And I think they're a little bit overhyped. I don't know. But they got cookies, I'll tell you. They got grocery stores. They got some decent cookies. Or you make your own, I guess. Yeah. Or you can, customize it, I guess. I'm not getting into that one. Really? Yeah, I've been hearing weird releases in other countries from McDonald's and Taco Bell and some of these other places. Some of them I'd like to get here, but they don't do that. McDonald's is real fuddy-duddy about bringing stuff over here. I don't know. You think they'd have it? Be like, hey, this was big overseas. Why not bring it here? Japan's got all kinds of weird shrimp burgers and eggs and all that crazy stuff. Oh, really? Yeah, actually, I went to McDonald's the other day, and I got there right at the right time, in between breakfast and lunch. So I was able to get some of the breakfast stuff and then some of the lunch stuff. Because they have that 10:30 cutoff. So you can get breakfast up until 10:30, and then after that you get lunch. Although I keep thinking of that one movie, Falling Down, where he goes into Whammy Burger. And he wants breakfast, and they're sorry, we stopped serving breakfast 2 minutes ago. But I want a breakfast burger. So he pulls out the Uzi, and then they get a breakfast burger. Although it's a pretty sad one. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good representation sometimes. I did that one time. I wanted to get fries for breakfast in there. Sorry, we don't serve fries until 10:30. Really? You can't put fries in a fryer? You can cook hash browns, but you can't cook French fries. It's potatoes. I just don't quite get it, but I did see that Carl's Jr.'s has, and Burger King has, you can get burgers for breakfast. Only certain ones, but that's why I kind of like Jack in the Box. You can get all day stuff, everything all day, breakfast all day, dinner, even the late night menus, but you have to pay a premium. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Whammy Burger. But yeah, these yeah, this different stuff. Let's see what else. Trying to think if there's anything interesting or new coming out. I haven't heard too much bits and pieces. They're slowly putting things out, and sometimes I don't even know they're putting things out. They drop stuff quietly, and you don't even know about it. Like I said, didn't even know they were having certain items, and I haven't seen commercials for them. Sometimes I'll see the commercials, or I'll see a feed for them. Didn't they have that one for a minute? What was it? Was it Burger King or another one that did the cheese? They had the all cheese sandwich. Was it like 10 slices of cheese? No burger? That was like a thing for a minute. Like about 2 years ago, I think. I remember seeing something about that. It was like just a bunch of cheese slices piled up. How much cheese could you get? That was like a thing, I guess. Yeah, I think it was Burger King that had all cheese burger. That was just cheese piled on. I think you had to pay like $20 for extra cheese slices. I don't remember that. I remember when I did that one time. I went to the Fat Burger. They do not have Fat Burger anymore. And I asked for, they had the biggest one they had, I think it was like a I don't know, four burger. And I asked how much was an extra patty. They're like $2 a patty. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I guess you can make your own. Just throw a bunch of cheese on it. And it's not too hard to make it yourself, I guess. You just get yourself some bun, some cheese, slap it on, let it go. Yeah, probably were. You probably would be. I don't know. Actually, I could have to see about some of that stuff. Finally had to break down, and I had to invest in a new air fryer because the old one died. So, yeah. Rest in peace, air fryer. It was an old school one. It was really simple. It had two dials, one for temperature and one for the one dial for the time. And it was all mechanical. It wasn't digital. Finally, the timer knob broke. So had to get rid of the old one and got a new air fryer. So, and trying to test it out, hot dogs, French fries, things like that. Different when you don't want to break out your oven and you want to crisp stuff up. I guess it works good. Chicken nuggets, tater tots, French fries, onion rings. Works pretty good for all that kind of stuff. Guess it would do a grilled cheese as well. Well, really? What did I see? They have mashed potato smiley faces I've seen, and mashed potato cakes. And yeah. Normally I put them in there. Heats them up real good. Best ones are bacon wrapped. Bacon wrapped hot dogs. Yeah. No, man. No. Air fryer. I don't have a grill, so works in the air fryer. Because all you're doing is heating a hot dog up. You're not cooking it. Now, if you had a hamburger and you wanted to get the grill marks, that's something different. But a hot dog, you're just warming the hot dog up. And if you put it in the microwave, you could leave it in too long and boom, messy microwave. Have you done that? Have you actually blown anything up in the microwave? I don't know. Maybe you have. Maybe you've blown up. Yeah, I guess that'd work. But yeah, sometimes you leave it in too long and boom. What did I? Sometimes if I put soup in the microwave, it pops. But different. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. Healthy cooking. Looking for other alternatives. I've got a couple of things as well. I've got another what's for dinner video in mind. Like I said, if you guys saw my banana bread video, that I made my own homemade banana bread. Well, semi-homemade. Yeah, true. You don't want to have a lot of grease. But yeah, I did that. Still have some pickle ramen, dill pickle ramen. That was interesting. Actually, I tried it the other day. I put what did I put? I put some chicken in it. I guess you could put pickles if you really wanted to. I don't know, hamburger. Make yourself some hamburger ramen with dill pickles and I don't know, bacon. But yeah, a lot of different ideas out there. Ramens and soups and all kinds of different stuff. So working on some different items to try, new stuff. And hopefully by Friday I'll have a little bit something different to show you guys. And hopefully, I don't know about the other stuff that's going to be coming in the hats. Hopefully they'll be coming in. And what else? Like I said, Friday is a special. Friday will be something special, so you want to stay tuned for that one. Yeah, they got some weird stuff. I've been seeing all kinds of weird. Oh, well, Japan's got all the shrimp burgers and eggs and all that stuff for festivals and whatnot. Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good for now. And what else? Just trying to keep an eye on what's coming out, new stuff that's out. Strange stuff that's out. Nothing really big lately, but stay tuned. There will be some different reviews, and I'm trying to remember what's tonight. I forget. Oh, I think I know what's coming up tonight. I don't know, and I think McDonald's needs to look into the foreign countries because they got some great food in other countries. Why don't offer it to the United States? I mean, they'd love it. Yeah. Teriyaki burgers, shrimp burgers, all kinds of different stuff. What did I see? A churros McFlurry was in somewhere else that they released it. So that would be good here. I mean, they could do it. I mean, it's not that difficult. Very, very disappointed in their latest s'mores McFlurry. That was sad. Having Lucky Charms marshmallows on your ice cream sundae. No. Didn't care for that. They had the little graham cracker bits and then a little bit of chocolate and then the Lucky Charms breakfast marshmallows that were like stale. They could at least put fresh marshmallows on or marshmallow sauce. Yeah, dehydrated, but that was like it was not very good. And maybe it's cheaper, maybe it lasts longer, but Yeah. It was not magically delicious, I'll tell you that. Actually, stay tuned for I think it is tonight. You might see something magically delicious too. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think McDonald's should go for it. The shaker fries. They got that in other countries. Wendy's did the Fuego fries. They could do something like that. They could put a shaker on their French fries. Their French fries are some of the best ones out there. So just add a little bit of a shaker seasoning to them. Wouldn't be that difficult. Just a little packet. They're charging you for sauce. They're charging you for all that other stuff. Throw in a packet. Where did I go? Yeah, I got that one sparkled chicken seasoning from Popeyes the other day. I had to pay like 25 cents for the little packets of the shaker stuff on there. I don't know. They're charging you for everything. Yeah, they need poutine here. We don't have any. All our poutine places are kaput. We do not have a poutine place around here at all. We did have some, but I think they went away. Pastrami. Pastrami. Number 9. Straight up pastrami. It depends on the mood. If I want pastrami, I'll get pastrami. If I want something like a turkey roast beef and cheese, sometimes. Some of the other ones were actually pretty good. The pretzel rami was really good. But yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, I think they might have one up in Oregon. I don't know, maybe not anymore. But it's mostly California. California Sandwich Company, unfortunately. But they got really good pastrami, I'll tell you that. One of their signature things. And roast beef too. They got sandwiches and salads and whatnot. Unfortunately, it's right down the street from me, so go there quite often. But the only other alternative is Subway. We have a Jimmy John's across town. We don't have a Jersey Mike's here. We have it in the next town. No Firehouse. No delis anymore. We used to have delis. They don't have those anymore. So real limited on where you want to get a sandwich. Although you can go to like the grocery store and have them make a sandwich in the deli. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fortunately we have 2 in town. One on one side, one on the other. So been here as long as I've been here. I remember when I was in high school, used to ride my bike down to Togo's and get myself a sandwich. Back in the day when they didn't cost all that much, they were like, I think a large sandwich back then was like $3.50, $5 maybe. Not now. Maybe, but I just don't see it. No, hey, if you like it, go for it. You can get yourself a Happy Gilmore 2 collector cup. Go for it. Yeah. They have and they haven't. Although lately, mine is not participating in coupons, so you have to pay full price. And I love it when I get the offers on my app, try to order it from Subway, and then this location does not participate in that. Like, okay, well, no BOGO for me. Have to pay full price. I want them to go back to the $5 footlong. That was the bomb. $5 footlong. I do have to agree, the nachos were nacho very good. I got them the one time and I haven't got them since. I'm not a fan of their nachos. If they even still have them, I haven't even noticed. I do have one review. I should put it out there. Get it out of the way. Ben's kind of sitting on it because Subway's kind of like backseat to all the other things. I try to put stuff out when they're relevant and when they're brand new, but I don't know. But anyway, I'll work on that one. Years ago, but they closed my Red Robin down. They used to have a Red Robin at my mall. They closed it down a couple of years ago, so no Red Robin. What else did they have a couple at the mall, but I don't even go there. I haven't been in that mall in years. They had a P.F. Chang's, California Pizza Kitchen. They used to have Fresh Choice, but I think the Fresh Choice may have closed. But yeah, I don't go there anymore at all. And they had like a Sbarro, and what else did they had? A couple, the hot dog on a stick, and then Wetzel pretzels and Mrs. Fields cookies. I think a lot of that mall's actually going to be closing, so they're probably going to get rid of the whole thing. I don't know when, but I've heard they're pretty much getting rid of all the stores. So I haven't been there, but I've heard it's pretty much dead. So I don't go there anymore. I haven't been in over 20 years. We have an IHOP, believe it or not. Don't go there. We have a Chipotle. We have a Panera. Don't go there. Okay. Was it the Lone Pines Mall or the Twin Pines Mall? You killed my pine. Yeah, I don't know. Twin Pines, yeah. Then the later Lone Pine Mall. Actually, believe it or not, when I was in college, I lived in Phoenix, and I actually went to the place. It was called Metro Center. It was a shopping center, and it had a mall, and I think it had all the it had like an arcade and a skating rink and food court and all that, and that's where they filmed Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Was at Metro Center Mall, and I did see a thing a couple of years ago. They actually closed it down, so that went out of business. I guess, Phoenix. Yeah, but look up Metro Center Mall in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's where they filmed Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where he totally ravaged Osmond's sporting goods store. So yeah, it was actually there back in the 80s. I think that was whenever Bill and Ted came out. Pauly Shore. Yeah, buddy. No wheezing to juice. No wheezing to juice. Yeah. Back in the old days. Yeah, they used to have a lot of filming locations, and most of the places aren't even around anymore. I think the older movies are gone. Yep. Yeah, I did see the thing about the people were like there the last day and they were showing it. I actually used to work at a Whataburger that was outside of, it was in a loop. They had the mall in the middle, and then they had a little roundabout, and on the outside of the roundabout they had a Whataburger. And I worked at the Whataburger for about 3 months. Didn't care for it. But yeah, I worked at the Whataburger at Metro Center back in 88. 88, yeah, 88 to 91. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Although when they had the arcade that was actually a skating rink, and it was like an airplane, and that's where they had the fight where the guys were on the ice and they were trying to get them. And then somewhere along the line, they got rid of the skating rink and they turned it into like an arcade. So yeah, it had changed ever since they filmed the movie. But if you saw that, that's where it was. Yeah, pretty much. They don't have any brick and mortar much anymore. Some of it's online. I remember used to go to the one Big Dogs, and they had T-shirts, and they had all the comical T-shirts and all that. I used to go to the actual physical stores, and they would have deals and stuff. And then somewhere years ago, they closed all their brick and mortar stores. They still have it online, but that's about it. But yeah, a lot of the brick and mortar stores are closing. They don't, and especially the malls or strip malls. They just don't do it anymore. Costs too much. It's all Amazon now. Kinda. They may still have it online. I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't bought anything from them in quite a while, but they were always, yeah, the takeoffs on movies and TV shows, and there's always dogs. I think I have somewhere I've got a Star Trek parody one. I think it's called Dog Trek. Captain Bark, and they got all the takeoffs and everything. We're supposed to be getting an H Mart, but that's been several years, and they still haven't opened it. But yeah, our Kmart's went away. We got a couple Asian markets. I want to maybe go down there. I haven't been for a little while. We got a place called Ranch 365, and then there's another Daiso store. I haven't been to Daiso store in forever. There's still brick and mortar, some of them, but it's easier to do it online. Just have it shipped, and then either it's in stock or it's not, and you don't have to go around through all this stuff and fight with all the people and do the parking and all that fun stuff. But yeah, brick and mortar pretty much done. They still have some of them. Although they're getting a little bit crazy though with some of these places for takeout. When you go in and pick up the stuff, they want you to put a tip in it when you pay for takeout. That's a little much. They want you to pay, 5% tip just to carry it out. But yeah, I haven't been to Target or Walmart in a long time. We did have a Radio Shack that went away. What was with that? When you went to Radio Shack, even if you bought batteries, they wanted your home address for their mailing list. Remember that? Went in there and buying a battery for like 95 cents. And they're like, "Can we get your home address for our mailing list?" Why? I'm buying a battery. So we could send you junk. No, it was they'd send you the catalog, or if I think they kept your name on file under your home address. And silly, but yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. They were always expensive. I remember going and getting radio controlled cars and the walkie talkies, and yeah, no. Occasionally they would send a catalog or something, but I hadn't been to Radio Shack in umpteen million years. Too expensive. Getting although every once in a while I would go there if I wanted a specific cable or something. Sometimes you get the cables and you don't have the right connectors. And you want to get a converter, male to female, or you want a USB to mini USB. A lot of that stuff. Sometimes you get the wrong cable, you need a different connector, you need a charging block or something like that. Or batteries, different size. Now they don't have so much batteries anymore. They had weird shaped batteries for certain things, like watch batteries, remote control batteries, all the kind of different stuff. So yeah, it was different, and that was the one place you could kind of go for all that stuff. But I haven't done. Nah, no fishing. Maybe Swedish fish, but no camping. Yeah, they still owe me $5. Suncoast, you owe me $5. I'm still mad at Suncoast. Yeah, because what happened was, way back when the home video was on the market, and yeah, well, this one is many years ago. They would get all the new video releases for series and home movies and all that stuff. And it was VHS. It wasn't DVD. The DVDs weren't even around. And I reserved a movie, and they said they had to put you had to put a deposit, a $5 deposit down to order this movie, and they would call me when it came in. So I put $5 down, and I want to say it was on Highlander. I put the $5 down, and they never contacted me. The movie never came in, so they got my $5. Because I reserved the video and it never came in. They kept my $5 and they went out of business many years ago. And they used to have posters and videos and DVDs and all the dolls and all that stuff they used to have. Used to be in all the malls. Not so much anymore. Special collector sets. Yeah, Fry's. We used to have the one. I'd go down to it all the time. And they ended up going out of business. That was the place to go. Tazzy, you're getting fur everywhere. That was back before all that, the high tech and stuff. You go there, you get your systems, you get your phones, your answering machines, TVs, DVDs, VCRs. Yeah, it was back in they had the biggest selection for like cameras. Yeah, I remember when you go, was it Spencer Gifts? And you go flip through the posters. I had the blacklight posters. The ones of the maze, when you turn your black lights on and they glow fluorescent. I did have some of the girl in the bikini. I had the classic Farrah Fawcett poster. I think I had a Cheryl Tiegs one too. But yeah, the Farrah Fawcett in the red bikini, classic. Almost everybody had that one, I guess, back in the day. Charlie's Angels and, you know, that fun stuff. But yeah, Spencer's still at some malls. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been in there for many, many, many years. And I remember they used to have, what was it, Cutlery World. And they had all the knives and all that stuff. And they had the Disney store and the Warner Brothers store and good KB Toys and Walden Books and all that. And you go to the mall, you'd have fun. Go and look at books and electronics and all that stuff. Yeah, the adult section of Spencer. And all the gag gifts too, like the old guy farting and dropping his drawers and, you know, questionable stuff. I know what you're saying. Furry handcuffs. What was it? The games that you play with the roll the dice. Oils. Ones that heat up. I never got into the Hot Topic. I know that that's still a thing. Nothing really there. I'm not into the body piercings and whatever else they have there. So, but I know that was like the biggest thing for a while, going to Spencer Gifts and some of these other ones. What is it, Ad Seen on TV store? Yeah, all the piercings and lipsticks and chains and black shirts and black whatever. Yeah, I actually got a magazine in the mail about a year or two ago. Very thin. They had some things in it, but not very much. What do you want, Tezzy? Tezzy, come on. There you go. Tezzy's here. Where are you going? Bye. Tazzy and baby. Oh no, they're both here. What do you want, guys? No, I think they've actually both closed. I think my mall does not have a Sears, and I don't think JCPenney anymore, and Macy's is gone as well. I think pretty much all those anchor stores have left. Nordstrom's, yeah, Macy's, Sears, JCPenney, they're all gone. They're gonna basically close the mall. So they have some of the stuff. I think even the Apple store left. And then they had some of the Candle and Bed Bath & Beyond. Shoes. I think a lot of the places are gone. Just not the destination anymore. And apparently it's kind of rough over there. A lot of people have trouble when they park their car, crime in the area. So I don't go over there anymore. Nothing for me at that mall. Been many years. Yeah. What are you guys doing? What? I'm being invaded. Guys, you can get Tazzy's getting fur everywhere. No, and I don't want to go to see Santa Claus in the mall. They stopped doing that a long time ago. Or the Easter Bunny, or whatever else. Orange Julius. That was kind of, I don't think we had an Orange Julius anyway. Mrs. Fields and pretzels and I think a popcorn place. I can't remember all the places, but yeah, there wasn't a big choice anymore. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. What? What, baby? I'll feed you in a little bit. When I'm done here, you will get some food. Yeah, they had Hickory Farms and some of these other pop-up seasonal ones. But yeah, I don't. In many years, I don't do that anymore. Too expensive. Plus the stuff over there is like insanely expensive. Did anyone actually buy phone cases from the kiosks in the middle? Remember that was the big thing. You'd go there and they'd want you to get a cell phone case and then get the special installation of your screen protector for like $50. Try to talk you into that one. Or they would demonstrate the, what was it, the head massager, or those little remote controlled helicopters. Or the sea salt scrub. Yeah, only trouble is they just charge you way too much. I remember one time they wanted me to put a screen protector film on my phone, and they wanted like $50 to install it. I'm like, dang, that's expensive. Oh, yeah, but it'll protect your phone. Well, yeah, but $50 is pretty expensive for a phone cover. Yeah, well, they were trendy. They were, you know, Pokemon and bling and all that fun stuff. And they did break up. But, you know, most people don't care. It's a fashion statement. That's what a lot of the people would go, hey, look at this. I got my bling case. And haven't done that. Yeah, Bedazzled, or you'd get the, you know, the one with like teddy bear or minions or something like that. It's cool. Where'd you get the case? Only $50. So, yeah. Yeah, they always wanted to get you there. Exactly. I mostly, if I do anything for the phone, I'll get it online. I get the charging cables or a phone case, and I'm good. I'm not paying the the rates that they charge for it. And don't buy them at the phone store either. They charge you way too much for the phone. If you buy it, actually, if you go to like AT&T or Verizon or something like that, they're going to charge you a super high rate for the stuff that's in the phone store when you can get it online for way cheap. eBay, Amazon, Walmart even. I remember the phone store. Oh, we have phone cases that fit your phone. Only $50. And the screen protector, $75. Yeah. But yeah, you can buy them outright, but don't buy accessories at the phone store. That's what I'm saying. There's other options. You can get them online cheaper. Definitely. Cases, protectors. Yeah, that works too. I haven't been to Best Buy in forever. I don't know. I'm just anything that I bought lately, I get it through Amazon. Get a good deal every once in a while. Yeah, we had a bunch of ones. We had Circuit City, Computer City, Comp USA. I think we had another one. I can't remember. Well, they had Borders. That was books mostly. Comp USA, Circuit City. We had one, Computer City, then Fry's Electronics. Yeah, a couple of the. Yeah, Gateway at Dell. That was a big one. Dude, I'm getting a Dell. Or Compaq, that was the other one. Compaq computer. Packard Bell, I actually bought one of the Packard Bell computers when they first came out. I think it was a 486. Oh yeah, Tandy or Radio Shack or TI. Remember Texas Instruments. The Trash 80, they called it. Atari 400, Atari 800, Amiga. Those were state of the art. I was actually going back and looking at all the old VIC-20 games that I used to play. No, I don't think we had those. Yeah, Compaq Dell were like the big to-do in Gateway. You build your own system. I remember that you can custom order a Dell and tell it what kind of drive you wanted, what kind of CD, I guess, you wanted. Build your whole system, memory. Trip it out however you wanted. That was desktops too. That was before laptops were even like a thing. They were there, but they weren't the same. But yeah. Yeah, and then everybody and their brother had them in the magazines. You get them at McDonald's. You get them at the grocery store when you walked in. What else? Magazines that you get, a PC magazine or something, free AOL minutes, and you get all those discs. And everybody had it. Everything it went to McDonald's, you went to restaurants, grocery stores, everywhere had free AOL minutes. And I also saw a thing where they said someone took all the AOL discs and they strung them all together and they put them in the back of the truck and they dumped them off at the AOL headquarters. They had a million discs and they left them on their front doorstep. So they gathered 1 million of the CDs, strung them all together and dumped them off at AOL. Said, here you go, we don't want them. Of course, ever popular. You've got mail. Yay! AOL Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, that was back in the day, that was a big thing, but you've got mail. Yay! Really? Okay. I just know I remember watching Special Ed on Crank Yankers. You've got mail. Yay! Hey lady, you got mail? Yay! Oh yeah. But yeah, they don't even have CDs anymore. Do not install them. It's all online. Thumb drive maybe, but they do not make systems that use CDs much anymore. They have external ones. But yeah, it's been many, many years. State-of-the-art stuff, and now it's totally different. Yeah, they're still doing some things with vinyl a little bit. I don't have a record player. I haven't had a record player in 30 years. So I don't know. Maybe some people still do, but Yeah, digital downloads, but maybe some people still have CDs if you've got an older system. No, actually, I didn't have an 8-track player. My friend did in his Mustang. And he had an 8-track converter that he put a cassette in. I remember that. One of my older cars, I had a CD player. Did not have an 8-track player. But yeah, no, it's 8 tracks. I don't think I never had one of the 8-track players, the boom boxes, what they said. What was that other one? 2XL? The little robot that you put the 8 tracks in, you played the games. I haven't done that for a while. So back in the day. Hey, Boomer. So yeah, been a while. Technology has completely changed. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. You had the holder in the back, and some of them had 5 discs, some of them had 20. I actually had a Sony state-of-the-art CD carousel for my stereo. It had a platter, and you took it out and you put 5 CDs on it, and then it rotated around. You could play the different 5 CDs, and it had acoustics. I remember that. You hooked it up to your auxiliary of your stereo, and you could adjust the acoustics. You can make it sound like a symphony hall. You can make it sound like a jazz concert, stadium, all that stuff. And I just remember it had five CDs that you could play. It's been gone many years, so. But that was state of the art back then. And I think they even had one of them was 100 CD carousel. You could put 100 CDs on there and play all that stuff. Somewhere I have a Sony portable Discman with anti-skip technology. I actually still have it. And I think I even had the cassette adapter for your car. Yeah, so back in the day when that was your thing, I guess. And everybody had a little wallet with all your CDs. I had a Sony Walkman, but it ended up breaking up. I had a Sanyo, which was like a knockoff, but it was huge. But I did have a Sony Walkman, the cheapo version, back in the day, and then the little mini earphones. So yeah, it's been state of the art. I don't know. Now you can't even do it. I had a Sony Watchman too. The little mini TV. Can't even do that anymore. It doesn't support the technology. But I had the little mini Sony Watchman. I think it was like a 3-inch screen, black and white, with an antenna. It was back in the day. That was big time stuff. And you can't do it anymore, though. I might have had it. Calculator watch. I still, believe it or not, I still have it somewhere. I have a, is it a Timex? It's a Timex solar watch, or maybe it's Casio. I don't know. But something about it's solar, and it you hold it up to the sun and it recharges, and something about there was a thing you downloaded the software to your computer screen and you held your watch up there and it flashed up there and you could program your phone book into it. I still have that. The thing is clunky as heck. I think it's called Iron Man. And the thing was clunky as heck and heavy, but it was an actual, yeah, it was an actual watch. Back before, when people used to wear watches, they don't wear them anymore. Well, it's sitting in a drawer somewhere. Probably got it from Walmart. Well, yeah, that was modern day smartwatch. And I also had the, it wasn't a Palm Pilot, but it was like it was kind of like the handheld Palm Pilot thing. It had a docking station and you could download stuff. It had a pen. I don't remember what it was though. Back in the day, that was like the state of the art, and that's kind of gone away. PDAs. Nothing much new, like I said. Just chilling. I was hopped up on Red Bull earlier. Now I'm kind of coming down. So yeah, after I slammed the concentrated Red Bull, got me hyped up for a little bit. But I'm chilling. There will be a new one. Yeah, well. Anyway, but stay tuned for all the fun stuff. There will be a review coming up at midnight, which is in about a half hour. I'm trying to remember what it is. I think I kind of remember what it is. I did a whole lot of editing over the last couple of days, and I've got like about a week ahead, so I kind of forget. No, I tried to get a lot of things done, and like I said, when I did the Carl's Juniors, that was like a one-day turnaround. I wanted to get that out, but I got a lot of other stuff that's going to be out. You can check those out as well. Future stuff and new things coming in. Still waiting for stuff to come from Canada. Take a little way to get from Canada, eh? So, working on that. And a lot of new releases that are coming out. I have to go check those out. They kind of snuck some stuff in on me that I didn't even hear about until like today. And I was like, wait a minute, they got something? Cool, I'll go check it out. But I will get to that as well. So watch the reviews, take part in the poll. I will be back on Friday, and we'll have some more fun then. It's been 2 hours, wow. So I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up for tonight, head on out of here. Like I said, take part of the poll. Yeah, it's time for me to wrap it up. So take part in the poll, watch the new reviews. Thanks for being part of the channel. Thanks for hanging out in the chats, leaving all the comments. Also, thank you for getting me up to 6,000, and also for the 7 years on YouTube. Thanks for that. It's been a blast so far, and I'll keep going. I'll be putting stuff out daily for you guys to check out. So I think it's about time for me to wrap it up and head on out of here. Thanks, guys, for tuning in tonight, and have a great weekend or week.